Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I want to show you this wonderful scarf with a really lovely, really subtle color gradient. So here you can see all of the shades and how soft the color change really is. So this is going to be an interesting pattern as well because we are going to be working in a variation of the V stitch that you can probably see on here, the little V with a little empty spot in between. And this is going to be a beginner-friendly project as always, so if you want to see what I used and how I did it, stay tuned. Let's get started. So here is the mega color, and you can see on the label what kind of colors we have, but also and the yarn itself, so it's pretty subtle. It goes from a very soft orange to a soft pink shade, and you can see how subtle it really is here on top. If you want this color, it's number 13, and let's see the other details. So it's for a 6 to 7 millimeter crocheting hook, 100 grams, 250 meters, 80% acrylic and 20% wool. And yeah, since it's for a 6 to 7 millimeter recommended hook, I'll be using my 7 millimeter one as well. And as always, we're going to start from the middle, so I'm going to pull that section out. And you can see here, if I pull the thread a little bit apart, you can see that we have 3 individual threads twisted together. And the colors are going to change one thread at a time, which means that this is going to be a really cool result in the end, and that's why the color change is so soft. So let's find the beginning thread and then we can get started. Okay, there is the beginning. So we're going to do a slip knot as always. And I'm going to chain 19 to get started. Okay, so that's 19, and of course you can do more or less. It's just important to keep the number of chains odd. Except for that, you can do anything you want. So we skip the first 2 chains from the hook. Into the third one, we go in with the yarn over. So we have 3 loops on the hook, and now we do a half treble, which means we go through all 3 at once. Do a chain, and then we're going to go into the same spot and we're going to do the same thing again. So another half treble. So 3 loops and through all of them at once. That way, we're going to get our little V in the end. You'll see in a moment what I mean. So now we're skipping 1 chain on the bottom, and into the next one, we go in the same way, half treble, chain, half treble. And then we're going to do another. So we're skipping 1 chain, and then we're going to go into the next one, and again, repeat the V. So half treble, chain, half treble. And we continue that way. Make sure you always skip a chain after you finish a V. We're about halfway done with the first row. Always remember to leave 1 chain out when you're done with a V, and then we have just a couple more. And there we go. This is what we have. Now we have the very last V, so here we're not going to do a V, instead we're just going to do 1 half treble. That way we have an even edge in the end. Then we're going to do 2 chains for the height. After that we're going to turn, and you can see the little V's already. So now we're just going to build on top of them, which means in the middle of it or around the chain, we go in and we do a new V. And now you don't have to count anything anymore, you just keep going like that, and that's it. So there's no skipping and no counting anymore. Super easy from this point on. Here is the next one. And you can probably notice that we're done way quicker with this row than the first one, and this is gonna stay the same. Here is the update. You can see the first 2 rows now. So we're gonna close up here. Here are the chains we started with. So here we're gonna do a half treble, just so we have an even edge in the end. Then 2 chains for the height, and we turn and continue the exact same way. And by going into the middle of the existing V, you kind of make the V's appear as if they were growing on top of one another. Okay, see you in a bit. So here is my scarf, and you can see a while later I have a lot done, and here are the wonderful little V's that grow on top of one another, and I think it almost builds kind of like a star-shaped effect. Looks really cool, and you can see the color change in here. So it goes from this pink shade more to the orange until it switches completely to orange, which you can see in this section, and then it again starts with the lovely pink, almost like a lavender purple, I guess. So now I don't have enough for a new row here, so I'm gonna pull the last couple of stitches out just so we get a final complete row. And then we're just gonna make sure that we're stopping at the right stitch. Okay, now we pull that out. You can of course shorten if you have a bit more left, and that's it. Now, if you wanted a loop scarf, of course you can connect the beginning and the end, or you can keep it this way. In that case, just weave in the beginning and the end piece of thread and you're done. That's your scarf for today. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. Feel free to let me know what you think. You can also subscribe to our channel, and if you'd like to see more, make sure to click on the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time we have a new video. Thanks for watching. See you in one of our next projects. Until then, enjoy this wonderful scarf that we have this time, and see you in our next one. Bye!